Oh. So this is a meeting about non-duality. Non-duality is only one, and there's nothing happening. The only thing what's happening is an appearance of bodies and tables and streets. Nothing is real. There's just only nothing appearing as everything, feelings, bodies, streets. And when there's me, when there's a feeling of I'm here, I have my life and I'm living my life, and how can I deal with everything and with relations and money and all that. Then there's two, there's me and then there's the world, and everything seems to happen for you, and you're the center of all that's happening and trying to deal with what's going on. And when there's that separation, like there's two and me and the world, or me and other people, then there's always something going on, like there's something missing. There's something not satisfying. There seems to be problems, and how can I solve them? And it's not going the way I do. There's a feeling of I have a free will, I have a choice, and I can do with my thoughts and can make things work or not work. It's up to me. That's the normal way we think about how life is going. And there's this message, and they're saying there's no me, there's no you, there's no free will, so, and no choice. It's what's happening, and it's happening by itself. That's life. It's going, it's energy going, and it's energy seen as people and bodies and feelings and tables and streets. And there's nothing leading it. There's no one. There's nowhere no one. It's not that there are some people talking about there's no one and they seem to have no me anymore. There never has been someone. That's what is talked about here. There never had been someone. So there's no choice, no free will. And also there's nothing happening. Only in the appearance, there seems to be a lot of things happening. And when there's me and it's happening to you, to me, then it's very important what's going on. So that's very important what your choices are, how you behave. There's a lot of things going on now, how to behave, what to do, trying to develop so it will be better. So there are a lot of meetings about trying to have a better life and trying to work on yourself, or trying to earn much more money or more power or more skills, anything like that. Can happen or not. It's not up to someone, to you. It's what's happening, apparently. Has nothing to do with you. And that's strange. Sometimes that's strange to hear. Like there's nothing that you are doing. You never did something. It's what's happening. And when there's me, there's also a story. Like there's time, there's before, there's after you're born and raised and parents and all that. And that seems to be the cause of some problems. When there's time, there's cause and effect. And there are consequences. So there's really important to behave in a certain way. And because you believe there's a choice, there's also a responsibility to behave in the right way. And if you did hurt somebody, then you did something wrong, and that come on and on and on. So it's in the end always about right and wrong. If you do the right thing, then you feel good. If there's something wrong, you don't feel good. So it's moving away from pain and trying to feel happy It's that search to feel good about yourself or about what's going on in the world. And when there's no you, nothing is going on about that. Then it's the funny thing is also there's no world. It's a construct. It's a belief, but really so convincing. There's something outside and there's something inside. We are so capable of abstracting and seeing that there's something and remembering there's something outside streets, countries. There's just this, maybe a room, sitting, faces on the computer. That's it. That's the everything. Everything is very simple and ordinary. It's a face, a movement, it's like this, or a table. It's nothing special. This is not talking about something special. It's already what's going on. It's already what is. So there's nothing to learn. There's nothing to change. It's already what is. So there's no need for anything else. There's no need to listen. There's no need to do anything because that what's happening is already what is. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing right either. It's not about right and wrong. It's one. So it's what's happening, drinking. That's it. And when there's me, there's also noticing what's going on and what's going on inside and what I'm doing. And all the time there's watching yourself, watching the world, noticing what's going on, trying to deal with that. That is part of that whole me construct. And there's noticing and seeing what's going on. And then that can fall away, that can be lost. And then suddenly it's just one. There's nothing special about that. Sometimes it's not even noticed. There need to be people that speak about this when that happens, or seem it's happening and in the same time it's not because there's no time. Well, when that's going on, people, and it's not noticed, can be people working on the street and they don't speak about it. Why should they? And some people are speaking about it. So that's what's happening. It's not for a reason. It's going like that. Nothing has any reason. We think on top of what's going on, there seems to be a reason, there seems to be meaning. It's what it is, talking. So nothing is important. Then when there's me, there seems to be a lot of important or unimportant. This is so there's always two, important, unimportant, understanding, not understanding, good, bad. When they're saying is one, you can't imagine what that is. You can't grasp. You don't need to because it's already what's going on. But when there's me, it's trying to deal, trying to get it, trying to get to the end or be in that or lose the me or anything. It's a search, it's a going to something, towards something. It seems a development. And then there's hearing, no, there's no development, there's no time. It's what it is. And when there's me, there's a lot of things going on and trying to understand and construct and feeling like maybe I'm on the right path now. It feels like it's closer now. I feel much more relaxed. Can be nice, but it's not what we're talking about. It's this already. So there's no development. There's no story. It can be stories, but then just stories without any meaning. It's this sitting. There's no me. There's no you. There's no one inside. There's nothing inside. It's empty. Everything is empty. It's just that front. You see what is seen front. That's it. It's very literally this. Just that. Hands. Nowhere to go. And when there's walking, maybe towards a restaurant, there's walking. It's like little children. They don't have a goal or something like that. They can't imagine. They can't abstract, really, little children. Just walking. Flowers. Dirt. That's it. So there's no meaning of life. That's on top of what's going on. What is. There can be a thought about meaning of life and what's important and not important and how to behave. It's a whole dream of what's going on. And it can, in a second, it can be not there. And maybe it's during the day if it's in the story. Then when there's walking or it's cooking, there's nothing going on. So it's only cooking. So that whole me or things like that is not there. It's not all me is not always there. And it's not me is not always there. It's also confusing because there's already no me, but it's in the dream of I'm thinking about what's going on, and that dream of me, that's not always there. And then it seems that me is I am leading my life and I'm doing things what's important, or I try. I cannot do it. Oh, how can I do it? I don't know. All that, it's part of the me and of the dream of me. There's nothing about can I do it or can I not do it. It can happen, but it's not important at all. It's on top of what's going on. It's sitting. Thoughts happening, maybe. It's very, very simple. Very ordinary and tiny and life. And there can be questions about it or questions about anything. And when there's talking in the story, and you can say, I am, so that this is not a meeting that we don't say I because there's no me, something like that. You can say anything, everything. And talking in the story, or maybe there are problems or whatever that question is about. It's everything. And then we see what's happening. So if you want to say something or share, you can unmute yourself and then we go.
Rose?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Rose. It's funny because it's in a way first now I can hear there has never been someone. In a way, this it's falling away. It's just funny because you have said it again and again and again. And first now it hits me that there has never been someone. It's just
Yeah.
there's what?
Yeah. I know that. That's amazing how that's going. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just funny.
oh, great. Yeah, I know that. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's heard or it's not heard. And it doesn't
yeah.
matter how many times it's said, it doesn't matter. No, I
No,
know.
no.
Oh. Oh, great.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm. there's not something gonna happen and then suddenly you feel, yeah, that's it, or something like that. I thought that. So there's waiting for a moment that it's suddenly clear, or there's a feeling, or there's something dropping away, or no, that will not happen. This meeting doesn't give you anything because it's already that what's happening. It's that. It's already that. Ah. And then the mind say, oh, sure. So what do I have to do to be that? Yeah. Oh, it's so convincing. It's so subtle sometimes. It's so exactly like, oh yeah, but that thought seems to be so true. Yeah. And trying to understand is such a strong way of searching. That seems like when there's an understanding and a sudden seeing, or it's clear, that's it. And then there's not a hearing of that has nothing to do with being clear or seeing it or understanding. And most of the time this can't be heard because that's the normal way we deal with things, trying to understand or trying to learn, to be clear, to see it, have insights. That's what normally is going on. So that's also the way we approach this kind of meetings normally, like, oh no, this is not happening to me. I don't feel that. I don't see it. And then it's not heard, that it's not about feeling or seeing or understanding. But what is about what then? What's about that? What is about it then? Now it's about nothing because it's already that what's happening. No, that can't be it because that's not nice, you think, or no, that I don't feel that there's no me or going on. You don't have to feel it. You can't feel that there's no me. Yeah, you can, maybe you can feel it, but that's, or understand it, but that's just an understanding. Then it's, yeah, but that, then those thoughts are happening. Then that's what's happening. Those thoughts, that feeling, maybe, then that feeling is it. It's everything. It's everything already. That's the freedom, that there's nothing excluded. It's everything. What's going on? A feeling, not only for you, there's no one that's happening to. It's a glass of wine or streets or feelings. Not for you. There's no you. And when there's a loss of concepts, maybe, sometimes it's not even noticed. So it doesn't matter.
Rose,
Yeah.
I heard other speakers, they can say it is shocking or amazing and so on when this apparently me falls away. And it's just yeah, maybe remarkable when you say it's just in a way a silent thing or whatever. I don't know
Yeah.
what
No,
you.
it doesn't mean that. Not sometimes it's not even noticed because that's falling away. That's not there anymore. The awareness of seeing what's going on. So that can be it can be amazing, but it can also be for me. It was like, oh, and then it was suddenly very clear, and then it was already gone, and I didn't know, is this really no me anymore? I was not sure. Also, that's also, you think then it's very obvious and sure, and like, no, it's not. That's,
Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's, we think it's sure or it's clear or we want to have something. You want to have something like that. And it's not like that. There's nothing busy with it. So there's no, I didn't, for me, it was like also like, me wasn't there anymore. But at that moment, I was not sure because I thought the me is that that stress here in the chest or in somewhere, and that came back. That contraction, and I thought, oh God, the me is back. So something like that. But then that thought and that searching didn't go on, but it wasn't noticed. But I didn't see that because it wasn't noticed. I can't. How can you
Yeah.
explain it? So I forgot. You normally say that it's not forgetting, but I forgot that I was looking for that. I was busy with, oh, is the me is back, but I forgot that I was busy with that. And so in the evening I was like, oh, I was busy with that, but oh, that forgot, and then it came back. So it came back for a while every time till it didn't, but then it wasn't sure. It just didn't arise and nothing going on. And then I think maybe some really months or I don't know how long later, I was talking now then with Tony, I think, or maybe somewhere else. I don't know. I don't remember. Then I was realizing, oh, there's the awareness that noticing isn't there anymore. I didn't know that it wasn't there anymore. So because it was, yeah. So that's so, yeah, because it's so normal. It's so normal that there's nothing going on about what is this and how that. When it's lost, it's not even noticed. That's so strange. So it's not a big thing. Yeah, so strange. Maybe the first time when then suddenly it's not, then it's like that, of course. Yeah, amazing. Then that's why other people also saying it's very ordinary. And
Yeah.
it doesn't, and that you don't need to talk about. I didn't speak about it for years after that. It's and didn't know how to speak about it, but I think maybe there are a lot of people walking around without the need to speak about it. It's just normal. It's so normal. What can you say about it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, suddenly it can be like, ah, that's amazing. It's amazing. But the amazing thing for me, it's more like life is so, it's so everything. There's so, there's nothing that's not it. It's everything. That's stunning. That's can be stunning. Yeah. We're always into, this is it. Oh, I don't like that. Or, oh, this is nice. I don't know. Always like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what also struck very much after, I don't know when, but then it's not about behaving. I was always busy with behaving, how to behave. That's right, this wrong. Maybe it can be much more relaxed, or There's nothing to do with that. It's everything. God, that freedom, that unconditional freedom, that's amazing. But it's already there. It's not a feeling. Oh.
Oh, nice, Rose. Nice.
Yeah. And there's no rose. That you think there's in this body that's always there and it seems there. Maybe there's no me inside and what's going on there and how is Rose living or somebody else or how should it be for me in that time when there's no me, something like that. Well, it's worse than that. That there's no Rose. There can be a face, and that face is everything. That's not a body Rose with a certain character and all that moving around. No, there's only energy, and there's sometimes it's streets, and sometimes there's face and bodies, and maybe there's a feeling. Not for anyone. There are no individuals. The body isn't a border. No, there's no inside or outside. This that's the freedom. But there's nothing left of Rose. It's explosion. No, not like that. But there's nothing left. But and the funny thing is then, oh, but so what? Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. It was already like that. But that feeling like I have to it's not only that thought, but it's so embodied to hold it together and to make something going on in a certain way. That's so much energy. That takes that, and then suddenly that's not happening, and then it's going in the same. There's nothing changing in that sense. With that whole contracted energy like that. That doesn't mean there's no contractions anymore, because there can be tension and so. But that whole trying to hold it together and to move in a certain way, that's lost. There's no control. No, but there never was. can be a lot of thoughts going around. Well, we're so able to have the content and to understand what's going on, and they have meaning, and trying to get it, and the next thought, and then and then really involved in how that is working, and how and then trying to get somewhere, and that's going on. And the thought thing is it. Doesn't mean it has some meaning, but it's just that energy or the walking. That's already happening, so that's it. There are no answers. It's not about the words, the content, what is said here. It's everything. Breath, or nothing special like a certain breathing or suddenly seeing. It's everything. So you can't miss it. You can't, no. It's drinking coffee. And exactly the way it's done. It's it's perfect already. It's complete. Exactly how it's going. That's the freedom. Is that, is that a hint? No, a hint. Do you want me to make you coffee again? Oh, Cal, yeah, that. Oh God, he got me. No, it's everything. God, that's so amazing. That's, and in a way, it's so normal because what can you say? You can't go around with thinking all and saying, "Oh, yo, it's everything." What's that? So it's energetic. It's not an insight or something like that. It's energetic. Hmm. It's funny. Some thoughts, there's thoughting happening here, and then some thoughts are just coming and going, and they are not said. And then suddenly they're speaking, and then thoughts are coming, they go, and thoughts are coming. Nothing is done with that. I don't know why. That's how it's going. But it's not here. It's everywhere like that. It's just no choice or something like that. It's live. It's energetic already.
Hi, Rose.
Hello. Hi.
I just wanted to say that it's so amazing because there can be so much, gratitude for everything. It's like for this rich tapestry of anything that can happen, for all those like different energy constellations. And it's just like so much gratitude. Like, really, this is like, I would say, the most amazing that is like anything can happen, and it doesn't have to be anything special or anything at all. It's just like whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. How can you say it? It's even how you want to say something about it. It's nearly finding the words is already difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Great. Thank you.
And I would say it's also like, as you say, like finding words is not even difficult. It's like there is no need to speak about it that much, but at the same time there is like such a love for just listening about it and being in, this sharing with different speakers and just with all the people. There is like so much, I don't know, love for that and just enjoyment. This is better than chocolate for me, or better than really anything. So just like so much love for really for this sharing. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah. Me is also the sense that there's somewhere else it should be better. It is better somewhere else. Oh, I'm in the wrong queue. Oh, now I'm sitting here. Oh, and I hear people that, oh, I would like to be there. And all that's me. Me is that structure. There's always it's something else. It's better. Something else. It can't be this. It's something somewhere else. Something else. That's that me structure. That can be lost. Doesn't mean that you live in a paradise island. It's that whole thing about this is not it. That's lost. The same as for the rest. It's the same. That's why a lot of times you don't want this, but you want something else. You want to get rid of pain or rid of that situation or that neighbor that's nagging all the time or all that. You want to get rid of something. And this is not the answer. Everything is going on in the same way. The only thing that's missing or that's not there anymore, it's, oh, this isn't it. Something like that. Nothing is wrong or right. It's what it is. There's so many things I'm supposed to be doing this morning before I catch a train in 1 hour. I haven't even packed my bag, yet here I'm on Zoom. Funny, but beautiful. Yeah. Hmm. So we're so into control and knowing that when I do this, that it will be all right. I don't know. It's already all right. Well, that doesn't feel like that because you want to feel good or relaxed or free or all that. But life is everything. Look around. Not for you. There's no you. There's no you. Can be circumstances. They're not real. They're not important. It's what's happening, apparently. That's it. Not for you, not to you. It's not creating things. It's life. It's happening. Energy in a certain way. It's going nowhere. It is. Doesn't have any meaning. Whoa. That's the freedom. It's exactly how it is. Looking at dirt. It's not about nice. It's what is. So exactly, it can't be missed. It's everything. Oh, I need to go now. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Rose. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Another one, I need to go now. See you in Amsterdam. Yeah, I go. Yeah. Bye. And sometimes there's a feeling or a belief, an embodied belief, there's I'm not good enough, I'm not worth it, something like that. It's coloring everything. So it's seen like that in situations and other persons. It has nothing to do with you. Just to believe and let it's just that. And that's part of that whole construct and dream, that's not that there's a feeling or belief or thought, I'm not good enough, this is I'm not worth it, this is I can't do this, and trying to make it right. It's a misunderstanding. There's nothing going on about that. It's what's happening. It's not about being good enough or being good. It's about what is. Or it's not even about, but it's what it is. Moving a hand. What is there good enough or not good enough? Drinking tea. What is there about good enough or not? It's just that. So that whole story is just pew, pew. But that can be your life. That can be everything what you're busy with. So that's my life. Is busy with that all time and all with circumstance and that. So it's amazing how strong that can be. That it feels like I am existing and I'm busy with that and I'm working on that or all that. And it's just pew, nothing left. And then walking, just that. And it was already like that. So in that sense, there's no change. Oh. If you kill someone, it may be not a good thing. Maybe not. Yeah. But it seems like when there's no control, then there's robbing a bank, maybe. Maybe I'm robbing a bank. Everything is already, so it's not that then suddenly I'm robbing a bank or killing someone. That's so in the mind, and then it will, when there's totally freedom, everything will be out of control. It's already out of control. So, yeah. It's a fear of everything will go wrong. Yeah. Me is always afraid of that. When there's no control, then everything goes wrong. And then, oh, and then trying to deal and trying to do the best thing and busy with that. Trying to be safe. It's never enough. But that's the normal thing. So we go on and go on and go on and then there's hearing this message, and that's, in that sense, it's a killer, because that's all that trying and that feeling I'm busy with it and trying to do the right thing. That's just put out of thrown off the table. But that's me. That's my life. So it feels as a threat. It can feel like a threat. You don't want to hear that. That's something to hold on. That gives a bit feeling of safety and control. And so you don't want to lose that. You want to lose your problems and feel good about everything. But that's not what we're talking about. It's everything. So it's free fall, but it's already free fall. It's already like that. It's the dream of that you're in control and that you're doing it. It's not real. There's no you. Oh, I meant if someone, not you, kills someone, it's not a good thing. It's not saying that it's good or that's wrong. It's what's happening. That's it. This is not an answer to all philosophical questions, with all questions. There are no answers. I don't have answers. I don't know. It's what's happening. That's it. That's the only thing I'm saying. Yeah, it's what's happening. Does it mean it's good or not good? I don't know. I don't know what will be a reaction. I don't know. Maybe it's reading it in the paper or it's next to me. It's so different. I don't know. Can be anything. When there's that noticing, that watching yourself or the world, or there's always busy with this is good, this is nice, this is wrong, awful, all that. So there's a looking at it and then finding something or a feeling, oh, this is awful because it feels awful, all that. When that's that, there's no noticing that. When that's lost, then there can be feelings, not my feelings, but there can be feelings. It's that feeling, then that's it. Can be saying like, oh God, what did you do? I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. This is not a way of talking about a way of living. Life is the boss. It's just going, and it's an appearance going everywhere. Energy appearing as buildings and tables and bodies and feelings. We think they're individuals inside and it's about us. It's a big soup. Like that. Without any meaning. It's the same as in nature. But when we are people, we think it's about us and deciding and good and bad. It's what's happening. That's it. is this. It's this. It's everything. Not for you, not for me. It's everything. No, you, it's tabling. That's it. Feelings can happen. It's everything. Exactly how it is. Exactly. It's complete. It's perfect as it is. It's life. It's everything. There are no conditions. That's the freedom. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Roes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.